Hello guys, so welcome to another episode of my channel. I'm so glad that I've been able to find time to bring your way another insightful video on your scholarship journey, to assist you in your scholarship journey. I know I've been missing in action for some time, but I'm much concerned about quality more than quantity. And I have a lot of series coming your way as I've been promising you. I've been pretty busy, honestly, but I have to try and get you guys some solid content that will help you in the scholarship journey. So if you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back to enjoy my video or learn from me as well. And also, if you are new here, my name is Kingsford Onyina and I'm currently pursuing my master's degree in economics at Eastern Illinois University, specifically in Charleston, Illinois. So if you're new here, once again, please subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with me. Ask your questions in the comment section and I'll be glad to respond to you. So fast forward. So with this episode, I'm sure by now a lot of you have received admission, and some have received their funding, others still are waiting for their funding decision. But nonetheless, time is not on our side. I'll let you know why I'm saying that time is not on our side. So what are the next process, or what are you supposed to do after getting admission and funding? So I'm going to spend with you some few minutes teaching you the step-by-step process that you have to go through, the required documents you will need from the school, and what the school also need from you, and what the embassy will need from you, and what you will need from the embassy. So this is what we are going to do, and I'm sure at the end of this session, you're going to be well enlightened. So, tada, let's proceed. Energy. Alright guys, so welcome back to this episode, and trust me, I'm really excited once again. Yeah, so let's move into action. So I've categorized, or I've classified the next steps into three main categories. Yeah, so the first one is your contact with the school, as in after getting admission and funding, the first step you have to go through is contacting your school. So what I mean by contacting your school, I've also subdivided them into the document you will need from your school and what the school also need from you. So let's move on. So by now you have your admission package. They've sent your admission letter, and you now know the program you're going to read in the school. Some with admission letter, it came with a funding offer. Merged with it. Others to the funding offer came separately. So then the next item is what? The funding or scholarship letter. So you will need these key two documents to process your, for your visa or the next steps ahead. So now you need a admission letter, funding offer, or scholarship letter. Then the third one is you will need what we call the I-20 from your school. So the I-20, if you are new here, it might sound something quite technical, but it is not technical. It is just a document that is certifying or giving you the warrant to be able to get your visa approved as an F1 student, because you are a non-immigrant coming here, so you need a certificate to be able to get the visa, and that is the I-20 document. So you can see the I-20, a sample of it on my screen beside me. So let's proceed. So I've mentioned the admission letter or scholarship letter, then also your I-20. So for your school to get you your I-20, then they need some document from you. Okay, because the I-20 captures your details, the financials, your estimate for the year, and some other essential information about your course. So they will need what we call proof of finance or financial statement. That is if and only if you didn't get full funding, or you had funding whereby you will need to provide some deficit. So they will need you to provide a bank statement or proof of finance, and then they will process your admission. It is until then you will be fully admitted into the said school or the school you have gotten admission into. Let's proceed. So that is the other one, the I-20. So the proof of finance will come in, you get your I-20, and you are good to go. And I think they also need your passport. So when contacting the school, this is what you are going to do. So until then, you'll be able to proceed to the next step. It is a step-by-step process. So that's the contact with the school. Now, with the second step, I have termed it contacting the embassy. So now you are not done with the school, you'll be working with the school, all right, but you have to start from the school, then get to the embassy. So what do you need from the embassy, and what does the embassy also need from you? So now you have your I-20 already captured. So now straight you go to the embassy, the US embassy, then you start to work on your visa. Where do you start from? Probably you might decide to consult an agent to help you out here, but please, there's no need. It is so simple for you to kind of work it out. So the first step I would advise you should start from your what? Your DS-160. Your DS-160, whereby you just go to the specific U.S. embassy in the country you're coming from. So I'll go to, let's say, travel.state.government, .gh. That is in Ghana, where I was coming from. I'll fill the necessary forms. Then I'll pay for my MRV fee. I've mentioned DS-160, which is just, to let the embassy have an information about you, the individual who is coming into their country. Then we come to the second one, the MRV fee. That is a visa application fee. So that one too is very simple. You will just, go to, I know of the GT Bank, which is one of the certified banks that the U.S. Embassy, warrants for students to purchase this visa fee from. So that is that. There are other means. I would advise you go to their website. You'll find other means of paying the MRV fee. But that's what I know of subjectively. So you pay your MRV fee, which is $160. $160. Then you can then apply for your visa. So I've mentioned the MRV fee. I've mentioned the DS-160. I've mentioned the MRV. Now the next one is what we call the SEVIS fee. The SEVIS fee is being issued. It is just a payment you make to the Department of Homeland and Security Service, whereby they capture, you as a student, your records. They don't capture you as an arrest you, but the records to kind of track you and have an update information about you, the student coming to the system, and you'll be fine. So you are going to pay this money, which is about $350. Don't let any agent dupe you to pay, $1,000 and so. It's just $350 and you are done. And one thing is that probably, let me just give you this advice. Now, the system is quite uncertain. So until you are sure of getting a visa, appointment, please don't pay the MRV fee yet. The SEVIS fee yet. Because the SEVIS fee, you can pay it 3 days to your interview. And which is quite a huge sum of money. And let me just chip in this tip as well. I know by now it is hard to get dates. So please, if you have gotten admission and probably funding, don't sit down and wait. Don't do what? Sit down and wait. Get to work and start processing so that you can get a favorable date. Because now it is a rush hour in the system in some other countries, whereby some of my colleagues had to go to Sierra Leone, some had to go to Cote d'Ivoire in order to get visa. And I'll help you with some of these episodes as well. So you filled your DS-160, you have filled your DS-160, you've paid for your MRV, you've worked on your SEVIS fee, whereby with a SEVIS fee you can't pay it in your home country. You will need someone in the state to help you out. You can reach out to me in my email and I'll help you with the process and we'll take it from there. I'm just trying to summarize the whole process for you, but I'll be breaking out the specifics in subsequent videos. So now you have booked and you are ready to go for your interview. You have booked your appointment. Probably the appointment date is not easy, but you have gotten one. God being so good. So now you have to prepare for your interview as an F1 student. So you need to prepare for your interview. And in my subsequent videos, I'll be taking you through how I was able to nail mine within just within 22 minutes. Less than 2 minutes, I had my visa approved. God being so good. So that is that. You get your visa approved and you are good to go. So it is as simple as what? As that. As simple as that. DS-160 fee, MRV fee, SEVIS fee, visa appointment, you are done. So I've mentioned the bank statement already, but during interview too, you need your bank statement. So this is so simple. If you don't get anything, just ask me in the comment section. I'll clarify it for you. And the last part is contacting I will say contacting. Just get in touch with the airport, then you prepare to depart into your preferred school or where you have gotten admission into. So guys, this is as simple as that. 3 steps: contacting your school, contacting the embassy, then also departing. As simple as that. So simple and very concise. No need to be confused about this. If you don't get anything, once again, ask me in the comment section and I'll be glad to assist you. Alright guys, so these are the 3 phases you have to go through and get to your final destination. It is as simple as that. I just want to kind of add one thing that just came to mind, and that is with the first step, that is contacting your school. With getting your I-20, you will just have to contact your international student office after getting your admission, and then you take it from there. So it is as simple as that. If you don't get anything, just reach out to them. They'll be glad to assist you, and the school is going to assign you to whom we call a designated school official. your DSO, International Student Office Assistant. They will be ready to assist you. And if you have also gotten admission, our advice, you go to LinkedIn, try and search for a student who's in that school, and that person too will be able to give you some intricate information, help you with arrival and some other stuff that will be of benefit to you. So that is that. So watch out in my next episode on how I was able to nail my F1 visa in less than 2 minutes. In less than 2 minutes, yeah. It was a nice experience, and I'm sure you're going to be enlightened in that regard. So stay tuned for more episodes. Energy. Tada, tada, tada. Bye-bye.